Nikki has long promised an amazing house system to be added to the game all the way back into 2024. They have started developing this new feature since around a year ago and supposedly started beta testing it right now during this month. Earlier today, they posted a huge amount of extra details on their official page, which I tried to translate here, so some details may be off or missed, but once we get an English post, I'll update on the pinned comment down below if there are any changes. So let's get right into it. The first piece of information is that now the house was slightly postponed again to update 1.9. Considering the update 1.7 was extremely short, I suppose that makes sense and means that update 1.8 may be quite short as well. This also confirms that we'll get a 1.9 update, which means the following update should be 2.0, bringing a new region, potentially for a new nation like Linglang or Empire of Lights, or maybe just Chia, which is the capital of Heartcraft, the nation we are currently in. From the image, we can already assume that Nikki's island will be in a separate realm. Not only the island is quite big and super pretty, but you can see there is a very unique looking device in front of the waterfall, which I'm not entirely sure what that is. It looks like a type of vehicle, maybe it's the boat that they are going to mention later, but this will probably take us from the main island to the second island right in front of it. And yes, there are more islands. I'll share the details in a bit. On the description, they mention the chirping of insects, golden roses, and later in the post, a special plant that can harvest unique resources. So yes, we are actually getting wildlife and even new types of plants in our island. So it will be almost like a new region with mats to collect. They also confirmed that we can decorate the entire island, not just Nikki's house. The overall island is in the shape of a heart with a giant tree at the center, and a cottage located in a sea of flowers. Very romantic, very cute. We will arrive in our island by boat somehow and land at a dock area which is right next to the giant tree. They also mention other terrains, almost like biomes, which I suppose are the other islands we can unlock, such as a forest area, lake area, and mountain area that we can unlock as we progress in the game. This is super interesting, and I imagine it's going to function similar to Genshin's Teapot, which you can also unlock new tiny little islands. Sadly, I think this also means that we will not, in fact, get a terraforming ability, which is a shame, but it's expected. Another piece of really interesting information is that our island is not only Nikki's home, it's also the home of cute little elves. They prepare tricks for Nikki, gifts, you can trade with them, exchange furniture sketches, and manage our home. And moving forwards, this also confirms that furniture will be craftable, meaning we'll need tons of mats for all of the furniture we can craft. The thing that I'm most hyped about, however, is how they describe the intended design for the house. They want the gameplay to be free, where we can use our imagination to create unlimited things, which sounds like there won't be much of a grind and we'll be able to create freely. Some of the main gameplay mechanics that they mentioned on the post are: first, planting, where we can plant crops and build a farmland, including planting flowers, which I'm super excited about. I love planting flowers in all of the games that I play. Then we can go fishing on the docks area, where you can apparently trade with the elves, or at least it sounds like it based off of the translation. I imagine the elves primarily live on the docks area because there are a couple little houses around there. We can craft furniture. After we obtain the blueprints or sketches, we can consume mats to create the furniture pieces. We can place furniture, and not only that, but also customize the house itself. And last but certainly not least, capability fusion. I'm not really sure what that means because the translation only says when construction and floating are combined ... How come the swing in the house are in the sky? So I really don't know, but they listed this as a feature or a gameplay mechanic. So maybe we can combine different abilities, or maybe we can potentially create our own platforming challenges for others to experience on co-op. So you will need all your abilities to run through. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know below what you think this means, because I'm very puzzled about this post. They also mentioned that they will add more abilities over time to the house system, so it will be expanded later on as well. About the furniture, they confirmed we'll get hundreds of new furniture in this update, both indoors and outdoors furniture, and even shared some unique options that we'll have for free. They also shared the ways to obtain sketches. Not only you can trade with the elves and explore for the furniture, but you will also get a really fun gameplay mechanic which will function like a treasure hunt of sorts. Essentially, when we reach the final level of the construction ability, we will get the home decoration album guide. There we can read hints and clues of certain furniture items. Then you can explore around the entire Mirrorland to try finding that specific furniture. If you do find it, you can take a photo of it and you will obtain its sketch for free, which sounds amazing and a really cool way to obtain furniture rather than just buying or opening chests. So for example, the album can tell you, oh, find this specific yellow bunny plushie or giant turtle plushie, and you know it's in Nonoi's house. So you can go explore Mirrorland, find it, or enter into Nonoi's house, take a photo of the plushie, and you will get the plushie sketch for you to craft. Really fun, very excited, and I will definitely post a guide with the location of all of the furniture here on my channel. So if you want help with that, definitely check my channel or remember to subscribe. Not only that, but some furniture will also have special animations when you interact with them, which is amazing news. They even mentioned, for example, beds and chairs, the photo frames, which you can display your own photos at your home, clothing display stand to showcase your outfits, which sounds perfect, a phonograph to play actual music in your islands, which will be able to collect records from scattered across Mirrorland, and also cat furniture, probably for our beloved Momo. And there are even more news and features that they shared on the post. But before we continue, let me introduce you the sponsor of today's video. And the sponsor for today's video is you. These videos take a lot of time and effort to make, so if you'd like to support my work, consider joining Patreon or checking my Vision. And if you don't have any to spare, that's okay. Just watching my videos, subscribing, liking, commenting helps so much. Not to mention it's also free. They end this amazing post with a bunch of extra details. For example, they want the house decoration to be easy and not overwhelming, but still want to allow full customization for the hardcore try-hards house mains like myself. So we can freely rotate all of the items in 360 degrees, zoom in and zoom out, or use a smart brush and modular sets to easily decorate if you prefer more relaxed gameplay. Meaning that they confirmed we will have decoration presets. I imagine that means we can create our own presets as well and share with friends, maybe not on 1.9, but definitely in the future. They also mentioned we can do co-op decoration, but I have no idea how that's gonna work. I guess your friends can have edit rights on your island if you invite them to do that. And honestly, that sounds amazing to me because I would love to decorate your islands with you on stream. So let me know below if you'd be interested in that, because I'm already planning my content for the house update, such as handheld house tours, sneaky tours, and potentially now co-op decoration as well. And lastly, they do confirm you can invite NPCs and animals to your island. Nikki will obtain the ability to talk to animals, so she can invite them to visit and invite partners she has a good relationship with to play together on the island. About this part of the post, I do wonder if this means we are getting a relationship and maybe dialogue with the current NPCs that we love, or if this is just like a story related. So as long as you progress in the main story, you can invite them. But I'll keep you guys updated once we know more details. Overall, I am obsessed with the house system. It's way better than I thought. Way more mechanics than I was expecting. So I'm excited. We want words for the system. A little sad that it will take a month longer, but honestly, a month is nothing. It will be here before we know it. So I'm very excited. I would love to know what you would like to see in the house. Do these attend to your expectations? What are things that you would love to see? Please let me know on the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching and see you on the next one.
Ryan Little.